What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, July 28th. I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are at in the world. And to my East Coast Con people, a huge welcome back to Otakon, as this week we do welcome back Otakon for its 2022 Anime Convention yearly event. I will be there tomorrow. I unfortunately had to watch my money a little bit because of going to Otakuthon next week. So as a result, I didn't want to waste an extra day when I wasn't going to do anything today anyway. So alas, I'm here today, but I will be joining all of you wonderful people up at Otakon tomorrow. But that's not the point of this video, because this video will be an anime reaction. So in this reaction, we'll be reacting to the second episode of the 4th season of DanMachi. Is it wrong to try to pick up a girl in a dungeon? I talked a lot about how just amazing it is to me that this show has made it 4 seasons, multiple OVAs, and a movie. It's very impressive, and again, I said this last week, I'll say it again this week, coming from the bomb of what was a season 2 that a lot of people did not like, to rising up from the ashes of the mistakes that were made that season and becoming, again, a really loved and cherished series. It just has continued to amaze me how successful this series has been and how much support this series continues to get from the global community. Enough support that it's now gotten 4 whole seasons. And the first episode to introduce us into this 4th season, I thought was a really good episode because it brought us back to the purpose of what this show is meant to be for: dungeon exploring. Yes, there's the whole "is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon" thing because of Ice being, his, I guess, love interest, though that doesn't really go anywhere. But this is an exploration anime, and they're meant to get to the deeper layers of the dungeon, to level up, to build teams and guilds and stuff like that while they're going through it, and ultimately following the story of Hestia and Belle, which, wow, what a ways those two have come from when it was just her and Belle. And now they have their own familia. They're able to work with the other familias. It's such a beautiful thing. It was so wonderful seeing everyone come together to prepare for this great expedition that they're about to go on by the order of the guild. And I'm very excited to see how this season plays out. And it was an absolutely pretty much perfect introductory episode into this 4th season. I thought very highly of the first episode of this season, and if we keep this type of quality with animation and we keep consistent with the story this season, this may be one of the best seasons yet. So before we do get started with the reaction, just want to talk about the rating for a moment. DanMachi is an interesting show when it comes to ratings, and because there are shows that have already pretty much solidified themselves in certain places, DanMachi did not make top 10 either in the Anime Trending or the Anime Corner rating board. As a matter of fact, in Anime Corner, it made 19th with 2.5% of the votes. However, looking at the raw rating on Mao for how the show is doing, and I will put that rating up on the screen, wow, this is actually its strongest season to date at a 7.91, and I believe that shortly after the episode dropped, it got as high as an 8.5, 8.6 before more votes started coming in. So the community is more or less agreeing that this is a really strong show. It's a strong start to the show, and I, as with everyone else, we're looking forward to seeing where it goes from here. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get this episode started. As a reminder, High Dive is the exclusive licensor of the DanMachi series now. That's where all the seasons and OVAs and movies are at. So as of such, if you are following this reaction video with your own video, please wait a few seconds before you start your video if you're using something that's not High Dive, because it will be off track otherwise. So with that said, the title to the second episode is going to be The Great Falls, The Great Falls. The same title twice. Don't know what that's about. But let's go ahead and get this episode reaction started. Make sure I'm good here. Sound should be good. Sounds good. All right, let's get this reaction started in 3, 2, 1. That's right. And they got to learn what a level 4 adventurer is, because my boy is here. Let's go. Oh, we get our opening. This is crazy. 4 seasons. Never would have imagined a show like this would get 4 seasons. I think it's going to be a pretty dope adventure down into the lower floors. I am excited. The song's alright. I like it. The Great Falls. My man, prepared. He know what he's doing. Trust me. He's come a long way to get to this point. It's crazy my man is level 4. Yeah, but Cassandra's also concerned that something's going to happen down here. I love Lily so much. It's just the way of how the world operates. Oh, don't worry, Lily. He definitely still cares about you. Trust me, we need you around. Maybe you need to go up a level or so. But please, trust me, you still belong here. It is. He has no idea. He doesn't even realize how much of a leader he's become. It's so good to see. See you on watch. It's a reasonable concern. Listen, my girl, she trying to just keep y'all on your toes. That's all. 24. Oh. Exactly. My man wouldn't even be where, even with his strength, you gotta have a good weapon. Right. Mm-hmm. There's just so much foreshadowing happening that things are not going to go very well once we start getting to these lower levels. Just make sure not to get too overly confident in yourselves. That's a lot of pressure to put on my man, though. I mean, that's pretty much what adventurers are here for. And also, he has a goal to pursue now. More than just being an adventurer. I mean, seriously, I feel so much confidence around this man right now. Like, he just instills confidence. And you feel it even as the viewer now. We've come such a long way. However, all that could come to an end if things start going to hell down here. Water City. You especially, my girl. What is she doing? Yeah. Which is all the more reason why y'all have to be careful near these edges. Oh, carbuncle. Right. I'm glad he's reasonable and not trying to push any further. Again, listening to your strategist will save your damn life. So. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. I mean, it isn't my girl has to show authority here. Killer crabs. Please don't. Okay, yeah, let's not think that way. Yeah, so I was just thinking that they were too close to the edge. Exactly, I said they were too close. Gotta be careful. Just that quickly. Gotta be careful. Hey, we can make all that money back. That's right, they don't. Will it now? Yep. What the hell is that? Brad, their chemistry is top notch. I got to say. Yeah, but it's also going really smoothly right now. Can we stop bringing all these potential foreboding vibes into play? The more we talk about it, the more it's going to happen. Like, I get the feeling their route's been completely blocked now. No lie. What the hell? Oh boy! And by yourself at that, yeah. Whoo! Them reflexes! Shit. Alright, it's cool. He's fine. He's fine. Whoo boy! mean, we've already established that he's enhanced, so obviously he's a problem. Oh, shit. Damn, we said things are going too smoothly. And now he's back, and now someone's been hit. Probably because the damage is already done. Yep. Damn, I knew it! That's why he said don't get hit. And she said it. She saw it in her damn dream. Damn, we just said don't get hit. Again, things are going too smoothly. That's why you gotta be careful down here in them lower layers. It's such a soothing ending. With Hestia doing a little running thing. Aw. Aw, that was so nice. Though the episode didn't end as nice as this ending was. Pedicite. Viscum album. Oh man. Alright, well, we knew things were going way too smoothly. They were going way too smoothly, and now we've suffered our first hit. Alright, so just gonna go put some eye drops in my eye real quick. I'm gonna talk about how I feel about the episode. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So, a couple thoughts about this episode. Again, a very nice building experience down here on the lower layer. I believe they said that we are now on floor 25. I think they said 26 is the stopping point, and 24 is where they're going to be using as a base, though, courtesy of what just transpired at the end of this episode. Well, actually, no, Monster left, so they should be able to go back, but now we have to worry about the Moss. So, alright, so first off, of course, we were going to get a major hit in our party in one way or another, and it ended up being Chigusa, so that really sucks. And again, Cassandra, she's been saying this whole time that she had been feeling it. She kept talking about green moss, green moss, green moss, and I know that, you know, you always have that one person, like in a game or in real life or whatever the circumstance may be, that is always thinking pessimistically, like something is always bad going to happen. When you're in these lower layers, I would really be listening and paying attention to what she's saying, because 9 out of 10 chances, it's probably something that's going to come true, especially in the world and environment that they are in. So that really freaking sucks. You know, you have this enhanced monster that's shown up, clearly the most powerful thing to date. And even with how great, and first, again, I gotta say, watching Bell go up against this monster, still, we've come such a long way with this man. I cannot talk enough greatness about Bell this episode. This man is a commanding authority now. He is a leader. People follow him. People respect him. And as long as people listen to the instructions that are given and they listen to their strategists, it saves lives and it makes their lives a whole lot easier down here. I don't think anything truly could have been done any better given the set of circumstances that they ran into. And it's just really unfortunate that Chigusa and the other guy ended up getting hit by the moss, and that's probably why the monster went away, because now the moss is trying to take shape now. And it looks pretty dangerous, and I'm hoping that they're going to be okay, especially our girl Chigusa, because that really sucks, especially since we only just got our journey started, and now we already may have to turn back, and we don't know if there's something with the Moss effect that could make it so that they can't even return with her if she's just going to be stuck there until they can get some additional help, whatever the circumstance may be. So definitely a lot of concerns there. But I do want to go back just to talking about Belle and the building that has happened here. Haruhime, and everything, her concern about how he was going to react and respond, being that he has to fight other monsters in order to protect and hopefully one day bring the Xenos to the surface so that humans and monsters can be able to coexist in harmony. Him having to reach this resolve that in order to accomplish something that you have committed your soul, your time, your life, whatever it is that you've committed to it, to hold to your principles and morals, that something will always have to be sacrificed. And this is one thing that I want to say I have a lot of respect about someone like Belle in this show. This man has come a long way from the level 1 adventurers that we saw in the very first season when it was just him and Hestia. Outside of just being a leader, he understands that there are things that may have to be sacrificed for the greater good. He's not stupid. He keeps a leveled head, and he understands that he has to keep pushing forward, especially with all the turmoil that this man has gone through up to this point. So it's really, really impressive to see how far Belle has come as a character and how his leadership, his dignity, and just his strength, both physically and mentally, has carried and left such a positive influence on his entire party, on people in other parties, on everyone that's around him. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love where this season is shaping up to be so far. Obviously, it doesn't have anything that's really jarring that's happening. This injury, it's not really jarring because down in these lower layers, you kind of expect that something really bad might happen. And of course, we only saw that the Moss was starting to take shape on it. We don't know if they'll be able to easily deal with that or not. So I'm not going to jump too far now since, of course, I haven't read the light novel or the manga, so I don't know what transpires after this. It's done a great job of bringing us into this 4th season. I said that at the beginning of this video and in my first video episode reaction. And I want to say again that I'm very impressed. I think that this has been a great start. I'm very excited to see how this journey is going to go. I hope that everyone's okay. And it's going to be crazy to see what we have to do from here to first get Chigusa back to normal, get our other guy back to normal, and then if we're even going to be able to safely continue our journey down into the abyss. Damn, I'm thinking I made it abyss now. Our journey deeper into the dungeon, or if we're going to have to turn back before it gets really, really freaking shitty for everyone involved. But that is my thoughts. Really happy about this episode and very excited to see next week's episode when it drops. So hope you guys liked the reaction and liked the episode. If you did, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you want to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction becomes available, please hit the bell icon. So kind of a disclaimer about next week's episode. So this show drops on Thursday. I will be in transit to Montreal on Thursday of next week. This means that barring, any miracle that I have time to be able to do the reaction, this could end up being a very, very delayed reaction. And if the reaction is too delayed, I will not do it. I am not scheduled to be back here to the United States until Monday evening, Tuesday morning, and with this show dropping every Thursday, if it gets to that point, and if I haven't got a reaction video up yet, I will skip the reaction video for next week. I'll just watch the episode, and then I'll talk about that episode and episode 4 in the same reaction video the following Thursday. So, no matter what happens, you will see my face either next week or the week after next to talk more about DanMachi, and I hope you guys will join me when that video comes. So, until that time, catch you later.